Oh, good morning, YouTube. 2:49 p.m. I guess it's not really morning, is it? Dang, 2:49 p.m. At least I got some decent sleep for a change. Saturday, July 30th, 2022, and 2 more days of this month. 2 more days until, until I can legitimately tell, what the hell is this? Okay. 2 more days until I can legitimately tell Priscilla that you haven't paid rent. You have absolutely no legitimate reason to be here in my apartment. You need to get the fuck out. God, I'm so excited about that. I didn't stay the night at home last night, as you can see. I ended up getting really drunk last night and staying the night with a friend in this lovely neighborhood. This neighborhood that has some really awesome, well-connected pedestrian infrastructure, which is completely separated from streets that cars drive on, as it should be. So I'm trying to think. Last video was me walking over to Oz Bar. Had a great time at Oz Bar. Ended up staying there. I didn't stay there till close, but I didn't leave as soon as I was planning on leaving. I was planning on leaving 11-ish, because I didn't want to repeat a last week where I missed the... I like that. We got a walkway to that street going northbound. Side street. I do wish they would put little signs when they have walkways like that go to streets. I wish they would put signs on the walkways indicating what street the walkways go to. That would be helpful. I think that's 20. I think that's 26th Street, but I'm not entirely certain. It could be 26th Place. But anyway, a sign would be helpful. A sign would be helpful. I kind of dig how these little streets will end at the canal like this. Now that one doesn't appear to have any kind of, properly made connectivity like the one that I just passed. And of course, no sign. The other side doesn't have as nice of a path as this side does. Like this path was done, I want to say in 2020 was when they redid the path along the Grand Canal. I'm on the Grand Canal, right? That muddy mess is the Grand Canal. It's not usually that dirty looking, but it is right now. The path on the other side I think is just dirt. But this side they redid really nice. Pretty sure the city of Phoenix did this. It's possible Salt River Project did it, but I'm thinking more likely city of Phoenix. Ooh boy, and the locusts are loud today. Dang. They got it all smooth cement. They kind of landscaped the flood basins on the side. But did a nice job. Of course, the downside of these paths is, as you can see up ahead, they've kind of become a magnet for the homeless. I'm not quite sure what the hell's going on with this mess up ahead, but it doesn't look good. And I'm thinking that was what the deal was with that woman that I passed as I was coming out of the apartment complex as well. But I don't know. Not sticking around to ask her. Although she looked like she might have cleaned up well. Just throwing that out there. Oh yeah, we got a bicycle with no front wheel here, and some stolen shopping carts. A couple of stolen shopping carts and some buckets of God knows what. We got a little tent going on over there. That's nifty. And a cooler. All right. And a hand coming out to flip me off. That's awesome. I know I'm number one. Thank you. That's got to suck for the people who live on the other side of the fence, having people living on the other side of their fence in a tent. But, oh well, it's what it is. I still think all in all, this is a nice path, though. Good for PEVs. Dude rolling on his electric bicycle. I've rode this one many times on my electric scooters, which I was, speaking of electric scooters, I was rolling through my old vlogs today. It's kind of updating the information fields, the description, fields for some of my recent videos from the last couple of days. And the one where I was walking to Bullocks on Thursday, kind of got off on this, kind of sidetracked talking about local politicians, local elections, and how Maricopa County handled the 2020 election. And it reminded me that when they completed the investigation of the Maricopa County 2020 election, which was audited by a company called Cyber Ninjas, that when that was completed, they had a hearing somewhere near the state capitol. I forget exactly where, but they had a hearing which was broadcast live on KTAR. And I just happened to be vlogging with my phone in my, in the holder in my car as I was driving. This was before blew the motor on the Saturn, before my 8 months of hell without a vehicle. I'm hoping this period without a vehicle is not nearly as long. I did get a text message from Rob yesterday telling me that the delay is that he's having to have my wire harness rebuilt because he's been unable to find a replacement wire harness off of a junk car. So, yeah, I'm into difficult electrical issues now, and that's always one of the shittier things to deal with a older car. I mean, that's the reason I can't drive my Lexus anymore. He never ever was able to fix the electrical issues in the Lexus. And I was talking to him about that maybe about a week and a half ago. And he told me that, that car is just, he'd kind of thrown in the towel on fixing the Lexus, that he just didn't even feel it was worth the amount of work that would need to fix the electrical issue didn't justify what that car would be, considering the body damage to the car. So at this point, it's another parts car, just pretty much like my Benz is. Although he was willing to put another transmission in the Benz. Which admittedly is kind of tempting to do right now, but I don't know. I think about the shitty gas mileage that my Benz gets, and I don't think I want to be driving my Benz. I'd just rather part out the damn Benz. Anyway, but yeah, he seemed pretty optimistic that they would have the wait. Pretty optimistic that they would have the. Looks like traffic has stopped. Okay, I do have a walk signal. Rob seemed pretty optimistic that they would have the wire harness fixed soon. It's kind of tempting to head down to a shop today and see what's up with that, since he hasn't been pretty diligent lately about answering my phone. Hey, we actually do have a street sign here to let people on the path know this is 24th Street. That's different and nice. Oh man, and I totally thought I was walking in the directions of Tacos de Cabeza on that canal, but I just remembered that that's on 32nd Street. That's the other direction on the canal if I wanted to go to Tacos de Cabeza, which I'm kind of craving their brains tacos, but it's kind of hot and muggy out. It's like 100 degrees, but the humidity's pretty high today, so I definitely need to get something to eat. I'm hungry. I haven't ate since goodness. When did I eat? I ate yesterday. I think I ate some of my leftover breakfast at around 10 p.m. at Osbar. Which actually wasn't too bad. There's still some toast in my to-go container that Jazzy had made for me. There was still some toast, and still one hash brown, and still some of my my scrambled eggs with the onions and cheese in it. And I just put that between the toast and ate it like a sandwich. And it was it pleased my drunk palate quite nicely. Yeah. Anyway, as I was going through these older videos, trying to find the one with the audio of the hearing with the Cyber Ninjas 2020 election investigation results, which I eventually found, and I did link it. So it's in a recent video. I don't remember the numbers I put on these things. It's just kind of an arbitrary thing to keep them in order. But the one that's called, the one that I gave a title of "This Train is Stinky," because holy shit, man, that Thursday, that light rail train I was on it was just really foul. It just smelled like dirty, sweaty, unwashed people. It was so like just think of the worst BO you've ever smelled, just like right up in your face. And that's what the inside of that train was like. It was pretty damn foul. So yeah, I even though that's not what the whole video is about, that's just kind of what the video starts with. I just, when I went to upload it, I'm like, watch the beginning of it, and and did in the description, put down what the time was. I'm like, what's the name of this video? This train is stinky, because that train was stinky. But anyway, about half of that walk ended up being me talking about local politics and 2020, how the 2020 election was handled here in Maricopa County, and so I was kind of determined to get a link to that older vlog from last year that has audio of the election investigation. Pretty determined. Well, here's a bus. Do I want to get on it? Nah, I think I want to go to Carl's Jr. right there. Yep, I'm going to Carl's Jr. As much as I kind of am craving like tacos de cabeza, it's a little bit too hot and humid to be outside eating. I want to get someplace where I got some air conditioning, and Carl's Jr. will do just fine. Anyway, yeah, so I listened to that, and I didn't listen to all of it. I listened to chunks of it, though, and linked the video inside the video description of my recent video. And oh man, I was trying to I was coming to some kind of conclusion about like some kind of realization I had over looking over looking over my old vlogs, and now I can't even remember what the hell. What was it? What was my point? I don't fucking remember. Did I have a point? Do I ever have a point? What is the point of my life? I don't know. What is the meaning of life? I don't know. 42, I guess. Sucks I just barely missed the walk signal crossing here because it's hot out here. Of course, had I caught that bus, it would have been bringing me in the direction of Rob's shop. But yeah, at this point, I'm really hungry. I didn't eat a whole lot yesterday, just what I ate at Bullock's, my breakfast, which as I said, I ate in two settings. I ate some of it when I got it at about 1 p.m. and then I ate the rest of it after I got to Osbar around 10. And I only had 2 tacos. I usually get 4 tacos, but I felt like I hadn't finished my breakfast yet, so 4 seemed like wasteful, so I only got 2 tacos. So yeah, Carl's Jr. That's what's on the agenda right now. Mix and match, 2 for $4. That looks like that's just breakfast. Yeah, those are just breakfast options. And they're probably not serving breakfast this time of day. I'm not really craving breakfast anyway. Charbroiled double deal starting at $2.99 each. I hate it when they say starting at. Oh, put the price for each individual sandwich. Don't hit me with starting at. That's as bad as those now hiring signs that say up to. That doesn't tell me what I need to know. Come on, Carl's Jr., do better.